Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Spiritual Grind. We hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to follow, hit the little bell for your notifications when the podcast is posted, and follow, and share with your friends. We hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment if there's any topics that you want us to speak about.
Like, follow, share.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jenny. Good morning, grinders.
Good morning.
How is everybody today? We hope you're enjoying your beautiful weather, because we are.
Indubitably.
We've had 3 nice days in a row.
Yeah, we've had an opportunity to dry out from the soggy bottom.
I know. We moved here, July 22nd or 23rd? I don't even remember what day it was, but it rained every single day all the way up until a week ago.
Yeah.
It was insane. We had crazy amounts of water. The guy at the front office was like, yeah, we're double the normal rainfall.
Yeah, definitely felt a little soggy.
Yeah, it was. It's drying out now. And
it is.
Got a good tan going on.
Yeah.
And
isn't that crazy?
It is.
Even I, who's transparent like a sheet protector, noticing some coloration.
My little non-cussing sheet protector. So that actually is a great lead into our topic of the day.
Beautiful.
Do you all ever laugh at yourself? Do you have, because there are a lot of people that I have met with over the years and got to know that they are so caught up in their own selves, they can't take a moment and laugh when they mess up.
Or just laugh in general.
Just laugh,
or
period.
Put a smile on their face.
And it's such a crucial part of your well-being and your health and your chemical production. And it's and the emotional changes that just laughter does.
I will agree with you. Absolutely 100%. This hits home for me.
Yeah.
Because I get so wrapped up in concentrating on what I'm thinking about. And if I have multiple things that I'm doing at the same time, I'll get so encompassed in that I'll forget to stop and laugh or smile or put a smile on my face. And I've actually had people come into my existence and say, wow, what's wrong with you?
You're so cold.
What's the matter with you?
Emotionless.
Right. And I'm like, nothing. I feel great.
So we got to give them the story. We have to give them the story of what started this topic in my mind. I've actually been thinking about this all night.
Oh my heavens. You have?
Yeah, I have. And all morning this morning. And why I got up so quick, because I was going to start talking about it if I didn't, because I wanted to save it for the podcast.
Okay.
And so yesterday, let me back up. We all know that we have been developing these tarot cards and oracle cards. And Jenny designed all of them, and I just edited them and then uploaded them because we're developing an app as well.
Edited them.
I know, right? There was a lot of eds in there. There was a lot of in there. When I was going through the editing of these cards, they're called the Salty Tarot Oracle Deck, first edition. And we got them in yesterday. And so we were talking about them, and it brought up, but during the editing part of them, I was like, why am I being annoyed by these cuss words? Why? I mean, and it was it was like, I don't understand. And then yesterday, we got the cards in, and Jenny and I were playing around with them and doing some readings and reading the book that comes with them. And it dawned on me, we were pulling into Walmart because we had to go pick up some things. She read the last description out of the book for the card that she wrote. And it dawned on me, I know why those cuss words bother me now, because she doesn't cuss right.
I, ladies and gentlemen, do not cuss right. How many of you, by show of a raised hand, knew that there was a proper way to cuss. What the
F? And so I'll kind of give you.
I didn't get that book.
So to give you an example, like the card that specifically brought it up says, shadow work is not a spa day. And actually, I think the card says GD spa day. I'm not sure.
Well, I just happen to have the thing here. If you would like me to look at
the description of it was like, the spa doesn't have the spa does not come with effing hot towels.
Right.
And so I was like, that just doesn't sound right to me. And it annoyed me. And so it rung my bell. I was like, that's why, because it should read, the effing spa doesn't come with hot towels. Not the spa doesn't come with effing hot towels.
I disagree. When I try to say it his way, it sounds very strange and very awkward, and I can't hardly get it out of my mouth.
And so in the description of these cards, there are cuss words in them, and in the description are cuss words in these cards. And so that's what it was. And so it dawned on me. And so I told her, I don't even remember what she read to me, because I focused on, that's it. That's why it was bothering me. And I told her, I'm like, I don't even know what you said, but all I know is you cuss wrong. And so it started this frenzy of laughter.
Absolutely. Like the kind of deep laughter where you're crying and
so much that we're in the parking lot at Walmart and we approach this young couple and we're like, hey, my wife and I are in a debate. Can you?
First of all, do you cuss?
Do you cuss?
And they're like, oh, yeah, we cuss.
The kid said occasionally. And the guy, they were young. They were probably in their early mid-20s.
Yeah.
And I said, so here is the example. And I run it down to him. And the guy was like intrigued. And then the girl was like, because you added a word on to the end. You said effing hot towels B. And she was like, I like that. But you added the word on.
I did. So to a disadvantage, I skewed the research.
Yeah, you did skew the research.
I did.
Yep.
So essentially, because I added the extra B word onto it, she picked my version.
She did, yeah. But I didn't say it.
Strategy, man.
They were playing with us, and they were, we were enjoying the interaction, and I think they were too, because they were laughing.
Right.
And I hope we give them a card, so I hope they listen to our podcast. They'll probably enjoy it. But
thank you
all for playing with us. It was
absolutely.
It's a fun way to do it. Anyway, so this turned into a whole evening of laughter.
It did.
And laughing at ourselves, because I'm laughing at myself, because why am I annoyed by these cuss words? Who cares? And second of all, Jenny was humble enough to be able to laugh at her own self when we were discussing this. So it turned into literally, I don't think we stopped laughing until 10 o'clock last night.
Right.
About everything. It's
like one of those things where you get the tickle bug and everything becomes funny.
And then so it became a salty tarot laughter night, and it was a good day yesterday, because we got our merch in, we got our cards in, so we were finally got the cards in.
Yeah.
And we're working on finding a different vendor, because it took way too long.
Funny thing, in the evening that happened, we were talking to another one of our friends.
Oh, yeah.
Danielle.
Yeah.
Hello, Danielle.
I know you listen,
and
Danielle.
I usually do voice to text.
Yeah, this was pretty funny, too.
And we were talking about the cards, and I don't even remember. Somehow, instead of it voice to texting deck, DECK.
Yeah.
It voice to text
Dick.
the other word.
You can say that word.
I can say dick.
That's an approved word.
It changed it to
dick. Instead of the hold.
And then she inadvertently read it as, I have a hole in my dick. And whenever they're ready, you can order your own. That's not how it interpreted. So between the autocorrect and then the way she read it, which was not altogether correct.
Yeah, it was very comical.
It ended up being yet another opportunity. I sat there and laughed until tears were running down my face. Wet my pants, kind of deep belly laughter.
Yeah, it felt so good too.
And it does. It feels really amazing. But for me on my journey, this hits home for me.
Yeah.
And I want to quickly just break it down
Yeah,
if
go
you're
ahead.
okay with it.
Waka, 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 break it down, dog.
I tend to have kind of that, I guess what they call resting bitch face.
Yeah.
But it's not because I'm unhappy. It's not because I'm uncomfortable. It's none of that. Especially if I'm deep in thought about something and I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
What I noticed is for me along my journey that I wasn't giggling or laughing at things. And what I decided that I wanted to do was smile more and laugh things off rather than taking them so serious. This was many years ago that I began practicing this, and it truly changed my perspective. And there's also scientific data that smile and laughter will actually alter your chemical makeup as well.
Correct.
And so in my own personal experiment, so to speak, I just began to put a smile on my face.
Right. Don't take life so serious.
Yeah. And if something annoying happened, I would just chuckle it off rather than getting angry, irritated, or frustrated. I would just kind of give a chuckle. So I do that a lot now.
You know what I discovered along the way.
And it was a big change.
Oh yeah, it is. It changes everything. The more you laugh. But what I discovered over the years is I would find things funny, but I would internally laugh and not externally laugh.
Yeah.
And it's that outward expression of your feeling, because I let things roll off my back really well. I've always have. I don't take life that seriously. But on the other side of that, I became kind of mellow in it.
Yeah.
I stopped laughing, and I remember why I stopped kind of outward laughing, because a friend of mine one time made fun of my laugh, and so I quit laughing out loud. I don't know why. I don't know why I gave that person that much power. Yesterday exposed to me, and why I've been thinking about this all night, is how good I feel today.
Right. Exactly.
I feel very lighthearted. I feel very clear-headed, and I just feel very good. And I was like, oh, that's that feeling I miss.
Well, and there is something to say about old adages to a certain point, and laughter is the best medicine. That's one of the old adages, and it's 100% accurate and correct.
Yes, I agree.
It literally will change the vibrational frequency in your body. It will change the chemical makeup and what's being released by the body chemically when you do laugh or when you stop frowning, especially if you laugh outward, because your ears are always listening to what you're telling your body.
Well, that, and you're creating a vibration in your body as well with your vocal cords.
And that's where I was going to go next, is the actual outward noise of laughter has a frequency that resonates with the high frequency of the cells in the natural state of being.
Right.
So it literally will chemically change the body, and vibrationally it changes the body as well by having the giggles and the laughs and the outward laughter.
Correct.
So I highly recommend watching something that makes you laugh, or a movie.
Or don't hold it in, because I was looking at the patterns of people and thinking about things people I've known for many years.
Don't even hide your mouth. A lot of people what I notice as I go along as Dr. Jenny and I study people, anthropology is about studying humans and the different aspects of them.
Every part of them.
As I go around and study people, what I notice is two things. One, when they cry, they want to hide their face. Mm-hmm. And two, when they laugh, they hide their mouth.
Right.
Usually they'll put their hand over their mouth.
Yeah, or they'll look down while they're laughing. Or I've seen many different versions.
I see that all the time, and your body is taking notes of that.
Yep.
And so I would look at why you're holding your laughs in. I would look at why you're covering your mouth whenever you do laugh, because those are all giving signs and signals to your internal self.
Correct. Yeah.
Because if you don't find your laughter helpful or beautiful, or your smile beautiful, then you're
worried about halitosis.
Right. or what your teeth look like, or what your mouth looks like when you smile, or even cry. If you're hiding that from others, then you're hiding it from yourself.
Right.
And you're giving a very definite message to your own body.
Correct.
And so you won't have the experience of the laughter fully like we did yesterday.
Yeah.
Get up today feeling really good.
And, what I started to say is because of this thought process all night, I've been looking at the patterns of the people that I've known for many, many years, and it brings to memory my own father. I remember when I was younger, man, he laughed constantly. He had one of those contagious laughs.
Yeah.
And he was always doing something childlike and making people laugh. And, he was kind of like, they say that because he had been disabled, he felt like got knocked off a scaffolding, and he got, your eyes are watering.
It went down the wrong hole, and I was like, you can't.
Yeah. Anyway, so, I remember my dad would he was always childlike and making people laugh. And, they say that, like comedians, and this is something I want y'all to understand, that this is fictitious.
He still does it now.
Yeah.
When we were with him several years ago when we were helping out.
Yeah.
He's always been the clown.
Yeah. He's always been that person. But it used to be constant when I was a kid growing up.
Right.
He was all the time playing pranks, and, he would do this little stupid dance he did. And, when it was like, it was almost like, what do they call that? Where you shuffle your feet back and forth, and he would move his hands like this, and he would bounce back and forth, and he would laugh, and we would all laugh. And as he got older, he started hiding that for some reason, because he still had the thoughts. He still had the actions. As he got older, he quit doing it as much. And not that because his physical abilities or mental abilities, it was because, I don't know why, but I look at that pattern, and that pattern happens in a lot of people that I know. Like my Uncle Gary, he did the same thing. He was always goofy, and my dad's brother. Yeah. He was always goofy, and he was the crazy kind of goofy that is always doing things that on the edge of dangerous. And then he would just laugh about it. Like he would laugh about other people's fears. And there's something to be said for that, because he had no fear. But the pattern I seen is, as he aged, he quit doing it too. And I got another friend of mine, I won't mention his name on here because he listened to the podcast and I don't want him to be offended. But him and I, when we first met 25 years ago, he was just a goofball and always doing pranks. And like, he was that lunchtime guy that if you go to grab something to eat or whatever, you can bet that somewhere in that hour time, you're going to have some kind of prank on you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Something was going to happen.
Milk is coming out of your nose lunchtime.
Yeah. And then we would always laugh and have a good time. And then as we got older, I did the same thing. We both kind of faded out. For some reason, I would hold in my laughter. And yesterday's interaction made me realize how important it is in our life.
Yeah.
And you know what? Don't take yourself so seriously.
Yeah. I mean, for me, one of my practices is when I am not feeling well, like if I've got a cold or I'm going through something even emotionally, if I'm not feeling well and I am recovering or healing, my go-to is Disney.
Yeah.
I go to Disney. I find some fun cartoon or some fun movie.
Yeah. But you don't laugh. You listen to them laughing.
No, sometimes I'll laugh at them.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that maybe.
I just know that even hearing other people laugh helps put me in a higher frequency, a better vibrational state.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, even if you have to relearn how to laugh outward and practice a new habit, finding tools and techniques that'll put you there, even just mentally or by listening to somebody else laugh or something funny,
right,
helps you practice getting into that frequency or mind state so that you can recognize it more easily.
Correct. Yeah.
And for me, it's Disney or some comedy hour.
So this morning I did a little research on it and what the laughter does in the body.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
the chemical reaction and how it responds. Like when you laugh, you have adrenaline, dopamine, and there's some other one I couldn't pronounce.
There's a little bit of oxytocin.
Oxytocin, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That are released in the body. And those chemicals throughout the body, they create more energy within certain cells of your body, and it will actually proven to heal illnesses, kill viruses. There's all this stuff that happened.
It also is proven to change your state of mind that they call AKA depression.
Correct.
It'll change those chemicals and how they're put out so that it helps relieve the depression. The other thing it does mechanically, when you have that deep, deep laughter, you're expressing all the air out of your lungs and then taking deep breaths in.
Yeah.
What do you think that does?
Oh, yeah, it's exercising your lungs, clears out all the bad
your
stuff.
lungs, clearing out all the garbage from your lungs, but it's giving you high doses of oxygen because you're taking deep breaths, especially if you're like more of a shallow breather.
Yeah.
It's like sitting there in meditation and purposely taking deep, extended breaths in to get oxygen and then blowing them deeply out. So mechanically, it's exercising the lung system and the oxygen carbon system as well.
Which raises the ROS and all that stuff in your body.
Yeah.
Y'all can look all that up. So here on the spiritual side of it, let's talk about the spiritual side of it. We all know that what you think about, you bring about. The vibration you put out is the vibration you're going to get back, because this reality in this universe mirrors back to you what you're putting away out. And when you're laughing and having a good time, what kind of people are you going to attract?
Absolutely.
You're going to attract those people that are laughing and having a good time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you're, and I actually used this example in my book, the sales energy method, about how you can feel somebody come in the room when you're not even looking at them.
Yeah.
And everybody does it.
Yeah.
Whether they want to recognize that it happens or not. But if you have your back to a door and then the door's 30 feet away, you're going to know when somebody walks in.
Mm-hmm.
Because, of course, the science says there's the air pressure differences and blah, 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 blah. But it's energy, all of it. Air is energy. It's all energy. So it's an energetic exchange. And so when we laugh and we put out that energy, you're going to get that energy back. Like we had that young couple laughing before we walked away.
Right, exactly.
That's and they talked about it all night.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say next is, have you ever been around a group of people and you may be the one feeling kind of slumpish and wonky, but if somebody in the group starts joking and laughing and everybody else is laughing, it naturally brings you into that frequency, because the next thing you know, you're laughing at them just because they're laughing.
Right. Yeah. Agreed. It's contagious.
It is.
It's kind of like a sneeze where we yawn. Somebody yawns and everybody yawns because it's an energetic exchange.
Right.
The spiritual benefits of it are astronomical. And so it raises your vibration. It attracts people around you to you that do the same thing, and they're lighthearted. And I want to touch on this belief because I remember one time I was talking to somebody and he said, "Oh, people that are so lighthearted and just laugh all the time, they're uneducated and don't take life seriously."
Wow.
And that is not true. That is a belief.
Who was this person? Is he still alive?
Well, I'm not going to talk about who it was, but because him and I butted heads a million times about a million things.
He non-laughed himself to death.
What I want to say is we are taught to be robots. We are taught to do things. We're put in school when we're young, and we're taught you have to be here at this hour, there at this hour, here at this hour. We're taught to be robots and do these things that we're told to do in a certain order in a certain time.
Absolutely.
And as we go through life, nowhere in there did anybody ever teach me the benefits of laughter until I became an adult and I found out myself. Nobody taught me that the energy that you surround yourself with or the universe gives you, you're going to mimic that energy.
Yeah.
There's even owners and dogs that end up looking alike and walking alike. Have you ever looked that up on TikTok? It's insane.
Absolutely, yeah. We've talked about that just not too long ago about how that.
Oh, yeah.
The little guy looks like his dog. Or that lady looked like her dog. We talk about that. I was taught as a child that there were certain places where it was appropriate to laugh. And
yes,
I always found it more funny when I would laugh in those places I wasn't supposed to be laughing.
Yeah.
And we got hushed. We got punished for laughter.
I remember being told that I'm not supposed to laugh at adult jokes. At adults having, not adult jokes, like adults conversating and they tell a joke that the children aren't allowed to laugh. Only the adults.
Right. Exactly.
Because
what are
it's
you
not
laughing
proper
about?
etiquette.
You don't even understand the joke.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of stuff.
So we get taught to do
or
that.
especially like in church.
Oh, yeah.
It was, that's when
that brings back a memory right there. I forgot about that.
That's when things were so funny.
Yeah.
The dumbest shit was so funny in church. And you knew freaking well, I knew that my grandmother was listening, God rest her soul, and she could hear my laugh, even the quietest laugh from across the church, even if she was, like passing out the offering plate or whatever, and we're supposed to be quiet. Everything became funny and you could not, and you're like, shh, we're going to get in trouble. Stop it.
I went to church one time with a friend of mine. This is a funny story, talking about laughing in church. I went with church with a friend of mine because I'd stay in the weekend with him. And with the morning we go to church and they're passing the offering plate. And I'm sitting beside him and they hand the plate to his mom. The mom grabs it, and when she's going, she sets it right here on her leg. And she's reaching in her purse, and as she reaches in her purse, a roach crawls out of the plate and across her hand.
And she yells.
Oh my! No, she didn't just yell. She screamed and launched that plate.
Oh my!
I mean, she went ah! And she threw that plate, and it went flying all the way across her. And everybody goes, and I'm bawling laughing because I see the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I am literally crying because I am laughing so hard.
I would imagine.
And my friend was too. The pastor comes over us and grabs us and takes us to the back room because we're not supposed to be laughing in the congregation.
Right. You can't laugh in big church.
But the point behind all of it is we're taught to be robotic. Mm-hmm. And being an awakened individual, we are not robotic.
No.
We go against the grain. And we have to remember to keep it in our forefront, to laugh, to cry, have our emotions.
That's right.
It is okay.
Yeah. Check in and make sure you're having all the emotions.
Make sure you're having all of them.
We teach a lot of times, experience the cry.
Yep.
Because a lot of people want to hold back their tears. But also, you know what? Experience the laugh.
Yeah,
experience the smile. Laugh out loud.
It's such an important part. I say laughter is probably, to me, more important than crying. And allowing it to happen.
Yeah, I mean,
when you find something funny, it's okay to laugh. I don't care who's looking at you.
Yeah, do it.
And being able to laugh at yourself is a whole nother level.
Exactly.
Because you release, like, for example, for you, you could have took that very personal when I said your cuss wrong.
Yeah.
And the look on your face to me was priceless because I don't know if y'all, Jenny's kind of, I don't even know, kind of on the autistic scale a little bit.
I am probably on the spectrum.
On the spectrum a little bit.
On the low end.
And so she doesn't show emotion in her face. She does show emotion, but not in her face. And so when you looked at
Where do I show it? In my butt?
No, you have to go to level 2 before you show emotion.
Yeah.
And so when you looked at me, I didn't know what to think. Because I was like, I don't know if that just offended her or
how's she going to take that?
And then you said, great. Now I don't cuss right. And so I was like, great. She took it the way I was meaning it. And so it turned into this whole thing. You could have took that very personally. And being able to laugh at yourself is humble. It's very humble. And that humble vibration is a very positive vibration.
Yeah.
Because that shows that you are okay with trying and making mistakes. So that means that you are okay with trying and succeeding. A humble
not
emotion.
To get things wrong. He's not saying that I cuss wrong. I just cuss differently than he does.
Yeah,
and
so
it doesn't resonate with his ears. I enjoy it immensely. And I am quite okay in the way that I do my wordsmithing.
It's such a crucial part of balance in your life, having that humility to be able to laugh at yourself and others.
Yeah.
And so, I put out a challenge to our listeners to laugh today. Make sure you laugh. Make it a point to laugh. Even if you just have to laugh just to be laughing. because you have to break the cycle.
Right. Practice it.
Because
just, in your privacy of your space.
Yes.
Practice just laughing.
Yeah, just
for
laugh.
no reason.
Just laugh for no reason.
Because it's contagious to yourself as well. You'll laugh at yourself for laughing.
Yeah.
You'll laugh at yourself for practicing laughing in your car while you drive to work. And what you'll notice is that all of a sudden you get to work and you're in a really good mood. And the only thing you did different was practice your laugh.
Right.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah. Oh, did you practice in the car when you were driving?
I did. I would practice in the car while I was driving to work.
Were you trying to laugh prettier or were you just laughing?
I was just seeing what kind of laughter noises I could make and just kind of playing around with hearing myself. I would have loved to have been
a car in traffic beside you because I would have video recorded that shit in a heartbeat.
Just practicing laughing out loud.
I'm picturing you driving down the road and people watching you. You're just laughing.
Yeah, so that I could practice a new habit of laughing out loud. Because like you said, even if you find something funny, we tend to laugh internally or think to ourselves, wow, that was funny. But we forget to like laugh out loud at it or even just giggle or chuckle or whatever out loud. And so I would. And changing that robotic habit for myself, I would look in the mirror and smile different ways. And then I would practice my laughs.
Yeah, and even like you're doing, that's actually a great exercise. Even if there's something that you don't, there's nothing there to be laughing about, practice laughing. Practice looking at yourself and laughing.
Feeling what it feels like to laugh, the vibration that it creates in your body.
Yeah.
Just the noise of laughter. Tune into what it feels like in your body. Where does it vibrate? Where does it move to? How does it feel? And then next thing you know, inadvertently what'll happen is chemicals will begin to change and move around. If you do that habit for, several days in a row, you'll be like, wow, I feel different.
Yeah. I was thinking about it too, because I've been thinking about this all night, actually. One of the things that I used to do every single day on my way to work, I would listen to Kid Craddock in the morning.
Yeah.
And they always made me laugh. And I would laugh. And I remember that's the time in my life when I felt the best.
Yeah.
When I felt complete.
Right.
I felt like my memory was good. I felt like my physical body was good.
Absolutely.
I felt really good because I had a routine of laughing. And then I would always cut up at work and everybody, it carries throughout the day.
Yeah.
And that's one of those old adages as well.
Yeah.
What you start doing in the morning, you finish up with in the evening.
Yeah, exactly. The Secret. Remember The Secret?
Yeah.
By Rhonda Byrne.
Yep.
Yeah. She has a snippet in there of one of her interviewees having some sort of illness and her bringing into her daily ritual or her daily practice laughter.
Yeah.
She would watch funny movies. She'd do anything she could to create a consistent vibration of laughter throughout the day.
Yes.
That was her whole agenda because she was healing from a pretty deep illness.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a critical illness that could have been life ending. And she talks about that in The Secret.
And
her whole medicinal regimen consists of several things, but laughter was one of the things she concentrated on.
Yeah.
She stopped watching action movies and started watching only comedies, finding different ways to laugh all throughout the day as much as she possibly could, however she could.
Right.
And, essentially her story ends that she healed herself of everything, whatever that was.
Yeah.
So, it's been proven.
And what it does to your positive mindset, which we're going to have a workshop on coming soon. But the positive mindset that laughter creates in your body, it makes you look at things way more 360.
Yeah.
It opens up your eyes to things. It opens up a different realm of reality.
Yeah.
Because your positive mindset, that you can create a positive mindset just by laughing.
Absolutely.
But you have to create a habit with it.
Right. You got to do it consciously.
That's right.
You got to stop and make yourself smile. Stop and make yourself chuckle.
So
giggle,
I ask
laugh.
our listeners, When was the last time you laughed? Can you write it? Can you tell me?
Yeah. When is the last time you just put a smile on your face? Just because.
Yeah. Just because. Fake it till you make it.
We're all going to be walking around with these dumbass smiles on our face.
So, the real challenge of the day, and I hope everybody that listens to this podcast can get a few moments of thinking about Jenny and I's conversation in the middle of the Walmart parking lot involving other couples about the way she cusses and how the interaction between all of us, we were all standing around repeating the same sentence and cussing it differently. And the laughter that came out of that, and get a little laughter in your life. Because
absolutely.
I can imagine if somebody else was watching us from the outside.
A fly on the wall.
They were probably like, what the hell is going on over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the challenge of the day. That the spiritual grind is challenging all the grinders to laugh today.
Exactly.
Laugh tomorrow. Laugh the next day. Don't forget to incorporate it in your daily routine.
Yeah.
Because it will change your life. It changes, man, I feel so much better today. And I mean, it's not that I felt bad. It was just that I feel better.
Yeah.
I feel wide-eyed. I feel awake. I feel like I can take on the world today.
Yeah. Definitely refreshed.
It is. It was a great experience, and thank you for living that with me.
Yeah,
thank you. It was a fun time.
Although I didn't realize that one of your titles was cussing police.
Well, they do.
And I didn't realize there was a grammatically correct way to cuss. So I was yesterday years old when I learned that there's a proper way to cuss.
So y'all leave it in the comments. Y'all leave a comment, and you tell us if you cuss differently. Or how you cuss, or if you think who's right and who's wrong here.
Shadow work is hard, but the card said shadow work is not an effing spa day.
Right, and then the description said the spa doesn't come with effing hot towels.
Right.
And I said that it should say the effing spa doesn't come with hot towels.
So let us know which way feels more comfortable to you to hear and say. We would be curious to know what the data is on that debate.
Yeah, please do. I'm excited to see that reaction.
It'll be a fun little experiment. So in the comments, pop that in if you want to play. We'd love to play.
Well, I feel complete with this conversation, and I appreciate you talking about it because it's been on my mind all night. I went to bed feeling good. I slept like a baby. I had good dreams.
Yeah.
I woke up feeling good and refreshed.
Right.
And then my eyes are bright today. My mind is clear. Man, laugh. Just laugh, everybody. Laugh.
Well, and the beauty of it is to reiterate one little snippet. When we had that experience and we got on that frequency and that reality of laughing, then we come home, we're sitting in our patio chairs, enjoying a beautiful evening.
Yeah, it was a beautiful evening.
And then inadvertently, the voice to text creates this whole sentence
right. It's vibration, right?
Is so hilarious that we just had some more of that belly jumping, deep seated laughter. I know for me, I was crying. Tears of laughter because I was laughing so hard I couldn't even catch my breath hardly.
Thank you, Danielle, for bringing that to our attention yesterday.
Yes, absolutely. It was great.
Yeah, we sat out there and laughed about it for a good 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, gosh, yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, hey, guys, appreciate you all. Thank you all for listening to us. We do appreciate you. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. Share this on your timeline. Share the podcast with other people. Let them enjoy it as well.
For sure.
You can check out our website, www.themerchcenters.org.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open for the Salty Tarot app. It's going to be released real soon. We're planning to have it out before Halloween.
Yeah. I wanted to give a quick update on a couple of things.
Okay.
We're changing our book publishing vendor.
We are. We're going to Barnes & Noble.
So it's temporarily not available for purchase because we're in the process of changing that to Barnes & Noble.
Yes, we're dropping
hold
Amazon.
Tight. We'll give you the new location that you can find our books.
Yes.
Also, we are changing the venue of the Power of Positive Thought School.
Workshop. Yeah.
And so we're going to be updating you on the new location.
Yeah.
We just have too many people for the previous location. It's too small.
Correct. Yeah. It's going to be.
So we had to pick a plan B.
I mean, it looks like we're going to do it at Greenhouse Yoga in Port Orange.
Right. And it's a bigger space.
Yeah, it's a bigger
and
space.
Let us hold more people.
Go check out Greenhouse Yoga. They're on Facebook. And follow and share them because they're a new business. She's new. She's just opening. And
she's just opening her brick and mortar. She's been a practitioner for years.
Yeah.
Teaching yoga. She actually studied over in
India, right?
India, I think. Yeah. I'm sorry, Andrea. Please forgive me. And then in another country, in 2 different countries, and I don't remember. So she's got a lot of education on the different types of yoga.
And she also has many levels of instructors that are that are signed up for her.
Yeah.
It's a nice little place.
All the different kinds of yoga and stuff. And it's a cool little place. So
yeah, that's in Port Orange, and you can look it up on Facebook at Greenhouse Yoga. And I know she said she's on Instagram, and I found that yesterday too. That too is on Facebook. It's your Greenhouse Yoga, and then on Instagram it's at Greenhouse Yoga.
I think it's our,
not your. Our Greenhouse Yoga. You're right.
Yeah.
So check her out. Go like and follow them and support them. If you want yoga in the Port Orange, Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach area, then Greenhouse Yoga is going to be your spot because she has all levels. I was looking at the profiles of her instructors. Quite impressive.
Yeah, she's got all different levels. And then real quick on our merch store.
Yes.
Which is?
The saltytarot.myshopify.com.
Right. The Oracle cards are on there, but I don't necessarily care for the way they were produced now that I have them in my hand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to change vendors.
Yeah.
So
and we're going tomorrow.
They're going to be advertised as coming soon, and you're not going to be able to order them because I want them to end up with a good quality at affordable price.
Yes.
And I didn't get that when I ordered the deck.
I'll be taking them off the store here in just a minute.
You don't have to take them down. Just put on there coming soon. So
I'll just make them out of stock for now.
Right.
And
so just to let you guys know, it won't let you order them yet, but we're going to get that fixed up. And
well, I can make it to where they can order them, but just knowing it'll be a note that it's delayed due to manufacturing. And so you can order them, but just know you'll have to wait on them.
Right. Oh, well, I see what you're saying. Like a pre-order.
You can pre-order them.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll list it as a pre-order.
Yeah, because we're going to change the price.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it cheaper.
We want to have it more in
the $50 to $60 range.
Yeah. That's just, the cards are telling me that's what they want to be priced.
And we'll have the tarot deck on there as well because you're done with it.
Yes, I am done with the tarot deck, so it'll be available for purchase. And I am almost done with a stoner crystal deck.
Yes.
So if you're a new age stoner, which is you like to play with rocks like I do and carry them around and experience their frequency.
And it could be the other stoner too. Who cares?
Well, what I'm specifically talking about is I have made a deck of crystal cards that will give you their frequency benefit, their physical body health benefit, and their spiritual healing benefit from beliefs, patterns, and programs. It'll have 3 different entries. On the back of the card.
So is it going to be like a reading or just a card deck that you can carry for reference?
Just a card deck that you can carry. It'll be the size of about a, what do you call the cards that you do blackjack with? Playing cards?
Playing cards, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be about that size. On the front will be an image of the crystal. If you want to go to the store and say, I need this crystal because I'm trying to heal this. Yeah. On the back of it, it'll be what the crystal spiritually works on. What the crystal physically works on in the body, like joint pain, headache, bladder illnesses, skin conditions, and then what the mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah, get it.
Emotion, the emotional side of things, like if you're depressed or if you're angry or grieving, And then the intuitive part, like if you want to heighten your intuition, if you're having to go through different things. I do have 3 entries.
Perfect. And that is actually also going to be incorporated into the Salty Tarot app.
Yes.
In a way that you all will enjoy and have fun with, because we're going to make the app very engaging. So, but anyway.
Lots of exciting stuff out there, man.
Pay attention to it all. We got a lot of stuff going on. Go to the store, check out the store, buy our merch. We do have Spiritual Grind stuff on there. I am going to put some shirts on there today for the Spiritual Grind.
Yeah, and we'll probably add the physical stones.
Yeah.
30. There's 30 stones. Every body system physically, all of the emotions, and the majority of the topics that you might have to come up against.
Yep.
We're going to put those on T-shirts.
Perfect.
Stoneware.
You've been itching for that for a long time.
I have. How many years? Stoneware.rocks. That's been my email for I don't know how many years. And I started out knowing that I was going to make a clothing product of some sort.
That come with a stone.
I just didn't know what that looked like. And I did talk to you, remember, early in the day, 10, 11 years ago, I was like, I need to put these on T-shirts and I need to do all this. It just wasn't time yet.
No.
And now it's come full circle and it's
here you
time.
are, putting more work on my plate.
And here it is. It sounds like you better get you need Indeed.
Well, I can't do that if we don't stop continuing this podcast. No, I'm kidding. Hey guys, appreciate y'all listening. Tune in next time and pay attention. Jenny's going to be posting over the next few days some more podcasts up, including this one. We love y'all. Thank y'all for listening and have an awesome day.
We love you so much.